Did you enjoy dying?
I've died so many times.
All right, let's before we get started with Hell Driver, let's find out a little bit more about this film. Becky, this is your second film. I understand your first one was a serious documentary.
It was. It was a feature documentary about special needs children putting on a musical.
Ah, okay. So it wasn't anywhere near as funny.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the genesis of this film?
I directed the play version, which was...
Hold it! You mean to tell me what we just saw was actually done on stage?
It was done on stage first. All we had was the set of a living room and a door. And it was in a series of other one-act plays, and so we had all these restrictions of you can't get blood on the stage because there's another play on immediately after you, and you can't change the set because all the other plays are using the same set. So we had all these things we had to work around, but it was the same actor couple who played the husband and wife team in the film, and we ended up doing this play that was extremely well received, and it got the best reviews of everything in the series, so we took it one step further and created what you just saw.
And how did you come up with casting Mink Stole?
Dan Spurgeon, our writer, actually wrote the part for Mink Stole, and we were kind of crossing our fingers hoping that we could get a hold of her and get her to sign on to the project, but she loved it, so we were very excited.
I'm actually easy. All you have to do is email me. Okay.
Oh, dang, it's that second one. It's always the tough part.
I am the reason for the Screen Actors Guild credit.
Anyway, Mink, tell us a little. You've had a long and outstanding career, and as a matter of fact, I understand you're now moving on. And maybe shouldn't say moving on, but you have a band in addition to being an actress. You're a singer, and you have a band.
I have a band. It's called My Wonderful Band, and we are getting ready to. Well, we've already started, but we're in the process of recording my very first CD. A career change at my age.
What? Okay. What kind of music are we talking about here? Let me guess. Death metal.
Yeah, that's it. Totally death metal.
No.
I do a variety. No death metal. I don't even know what death metal sounds like, but I think I wouldn't like it. A little bit of jazz, a little bit of kind of rocky. It's grown up music, not music for teenagers.
Like the kind of stuff they were playing downstairs?
I wish I could sing as well as that woman downstairs was singing, but yes, that's in that vein. I'm moving towards jazz.
What inspired you to take this role?
You know, I told you, I'm easy. People email me, and they send me a script, and if I like the script, then we start talking.
What did you like about the script?
I thought the role was hysterical. I thought Toddy Font was hysterical, and I thought the whole premise of the thing was hysterical. Plus, it meant going out to L.A., and I always like to go to L.A.
Okay, which brings us back to, you went to school, and you were born and raised in West Suburban Chicago. You went to school in Columbia, in Chicago. What took you out to L.A.?
The weather.
I can understand that.
I get really crabby under 65 degrees.
So most of the year in Chicago.
Yes, but also because I've been trying to work in the industry and there's way more job opportunities in Los Angeles, so that plus the weather made it a very easy decision.
I understand that the actual making of this film was not a smooth, like a placid lake process.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was very much a Heart of Darkness shoot. We had literally blood, sweat, and tears, and we had a near-death act.
I love that group.
It was a very challenging shoot, and we had our location manager got in a motorcycle accident on his way home from the first day of shooting, and we went into our second day being told, we literally walked down to the set at 4 in the morning for call, and my AD and my producer said, you need to sit down. And they said, okay, Jezza, our location manager, never made it home last night. All we know is he was found on Mulholland, and he's unconscious, and we don't know anything else. So we're going to keep shooting. And then right then, my actress walked in, Laura Fisher, who plays Stacy, and they had dyed her hair the night before. She's a blonde, but we wanted Laura Petrie Brown. And she walked in with half her head blonde and the other half brown. And said, I don't think it's supposed to look like this. And right then, we were set back by 4 hours because of a hair delay, and we kept blowing fuses because the house was built in the 70s, and we had to rent a generator, and it was pouring rain, and it never rains in LA. So it was one thing after another, and the Red Rock adapter lens was malfunctioning, and we were blowing.
Am I cold?
And I got sick, and it was one thing after another. Nothing went right on the shoot at all, and we went a day over schedule, and we went over budget, and we lost props, and we lost costumes. We had to cut shots and scenes, and it was really, seriously, nothing went right. But it came out really well.
It sounds like a government project. Mink.
Yes.
How does this compare with some of the films that you've been in the past, the shooting experience?
Oh, well, the fact that it was a very low budget and kind of on the fly sort of experience was very much like my early work with John Waters. But the, people that I worked with on this film, everybody was terrific to me. Everybody was really great, and except I never got my salary. I like salary on a set, but I was sick. I was so sick that all I wanted to do was curl up in a corner and sleep. So it actually was good for me because otherwise I would have probably been more moving. I move around a lot. I move around an awful lot sometimes in roles. And I like the fact that I didn't. That's why I'm actually sitting very still. So I haven't really seen it. I mean, I saw part of it from sitting over there, but I need to sit here so I can actually see what it looks like and see the whole thing.
I don't know if you remember this, but because we were shooting in Jezza's grandmother's house,
right,
and so there was this like library room that had this book about uppity women in history. And you and I and Anik, the producer, and Michelle, the AD, were reading this book together, going, "This is us. This is great." I mean, everybody was wonderful. I had a really good time on the film. I would have had a better time had I not been sick, but I really did have a good time. It was fun.
Okay. Well, we've got lots more things going on. After, by the way, we're going to show Hell Driver in just a few moments. After Hell Driver, there is a reception downstairs. So you just go out this door, and you'll walk into the area where the band is playing right now that are going to kind of leave. And they're going to be replaced by a reception along with karaoke. Do you sing?
Yes.
You sing.
I sing, but I don't do karaoke.
I didn't say karaoke.
I don't do karaoke. I don't sing when I don't have a monitor. I don't sing.
Well, there's a monitor right in front of you. It says, gives all the words on it.
No, I don't need that. I need one that I can hear myself.
Okay. Anyway, but you can sing or whatever.
Now, is that happening during the reception?
Yeah.
This karaoke is during the reception?
Oh, yeah, it's the entertainment.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to hear you all.
See, now you guys entertain her.
Yes, please.
That's what it's all about. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mink and Becky Lorraine. Quick question. This is an independent short. That's fine. You spent a lot of money. You actually paid an actor, which I give you great credit for.
So do I.
What are you going to do with it?
We have one distribution offer in the works, and we're seeking out some other options as well. So hopefully something will come about so that more people can see the film.
And you have other projects on the burners?
Yes, I personally have a couple shorts and a feature that I'm pitching and trying to get funding for as well. And then the Visceral Company, which we formed specifically to produce Bugbaby, the film, has also been producing a horror theater in Los Angeles, and we have a series of short plays running right now that are all adaptations of Stephen King short stories.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. It's not when you're in Los Angeles, look up Becky. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky and Mink. Right now, let's move on with the Spooky Movie Film Festival and our feature film tonight, Hell Driver.